Wall Street. Do it right, build wealth, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. Here's your host.
Hey, good morning, my beautiful people. Thanks so much for tuning in to the New Black Wall Street Money Talks edition. This is ERGJ, Certified Financial Educator. Give me just this moment here as I go ahead and share this to my page here. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's ERGJ, Certified Financial Educator and founder of the New Black Wall Street. We are in our Money and the Power series here. We're going into Money Talks because this episode is brought to you by True Detergent. True Detergent, that's Black-owned and manufactured right here in the Atlanta area. We're doing free delivery to your doorstep in Atlanta. Give us a call at 678-851-2400. That's 678-851-2400. A 101-ounce bottle for $15. 15 cents per wash. And here's the deal. You're going to wash your clothes anyway. So why not go ahead and practice what you preach and circulate your own dollar within your own community. True Detergent. Make the switch. True Detergent also is having an expansion drive, so we want to encourage you to go ahead and make your donations to help them reach $100,000 so they can bring the True Detergent free and clear. It's going to be fragrance free and dye free, and then also the fabric softener. So they need our help in order to reach their goal with this Kickstarter campaign. So that's exactly what it is. We want to kickstart them off as they expand their brand, and as they expand, they're going to bring more jobs and more opportunity to their local community. So go ahead and make your donation to the True brand, but not only just donate, also go ahead and share that opportunity with others in your network so they can we can move them forward. A matter of fact, I think right now True is at $14,000 of donated, 239 backers. We've been making some progress. They got 23 days left to go, so we still got a little progress left to go. So go ahead and make your donation to the True Expansion Drive, and then also make sure that you share so that others have the opportunity to give as well. Matter of fact, thanks so much. Good morning, Miss Renee. How are you? Also, if you're in a position where you say, hey, I want to learn how to fire my own boss. I'm getting sick and tired of being sick and tired. And you want to learn how you can do that. You want to learn how I did what I did, and I can help you do that same thing. Well, you want to go ahead and sign up for the Finance Your Own Freedom. This is my exclusive contribution to Black Wealth Month. That's right, Black Wealth Month, because it's Black Wealth Month. We're making history with our dollars this year and this month starting. So, I'm going to teach you how to fire your own boss, how to develop your exit strategy, give you a plan, and then also show you how you can create multiple streams of income for yourself so you can replace your paycheck. These are the things that you need to do in order to go chase your dream, because you built your life upon the paycheck that you have. So we're going to talk about how you can do that, and we're going to help you develop your own blueprint so that you can fire your boss and you can start to chase your dreams and live the life that you were meant to live. Anyway, you want to sign up for that? We only got 20 slots available. Matter of fact, we don't even have that many available yet, but it is it's an exclusive thing for you. So if you want to take advantage of that, you can. Nevertheless, that is all the announcement I want to do. I want to get right into what's going on in the market today. Of course, this is a money and power section. Here's the deal. We've been taught our whole life not to talk about money and not to talk about power. What does that mean? Well, we've been taught not to talk about economics. We don't talk about money, therefore we don't have money. And economics is cash flow. That's right. Everybody put in the comments, cash flow. Economics is cash flow. Right, but then there also you have power. What is power? That's politics. That's the rule of the law, or the law of the rule of money. So you have cash flow, the flow of money, and you have the rule of money. Economics and politics. That's what this show is about. We're going to talk about what's going on in the market today. This is the pre-market info that you need to know. And I want you guys to stop following the news and interpret the news and figure out what is it that they're really trying to say with these messages that they're putting out, broadcasting nationwide to the world. So we're going to take a look and see what's going on. One of the first things that came up was that big banks racked up $6.4 billion in ATM fees and overdraft fees. My goodness. I mean, you talk about a scam. I mean, you guys remember Blockbuster and all their fees? Well, big banks racked up $6.4 billion in overdraft fees and ATM fees. You know those little $3 fees that you get all the time? $6.4 billion of their profit came from fees alone. So America's three biggest banks, JP Morgan, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, earned more than $6.4 billion last year from ATM and overdraft fees. That works out about $25 in fees annually from every adult American. Despite public outcry, banks show no sign of scaling back on fees. The big three banks collected nearly $300 million more in ATM and overdraft fees in 2016 than they did in 2015. This is why if we're going to cry, we need to go ahead and create. That's right. We need to create our own banks. This is why I keep saying you need to start thinking about moving and really banking black, insurance black. I'm going to start moving forward again because this is just absolutely ridiculous. $6.4 billion just in fees. I mean, that sounds like a blockbuster move I ever heard one in my life. Anyway, one of the biggest thieves in our world are these big banks. All right, you have Tesla's looking to open 3 more gigafactory locations. Let's take a look at see what they're talking about here. So Tesla said Wednesday expects to finalize locations this year for as many as 3 new gigafactories. That will bring the total number to 5, including a solar plant in New York. It's unclear if the new factories will be as large as the costly 5.8 million square foot gigafactory in Nevada. Tesla also plans to double the number of superpower stations in North America in 2017, boost production of solar tiles later this year, and begin production of the Model 3 in July, according to its fourth quarter earnings report. These efforts may lay the groundwork for Tesla, which recently completed its acquisition of Solar City, to become a true sustainable energy giant. But it comes at a cost. So Tesla is, if you think about Tesla, right? I know we look at them as a car company, but they are trying to become an energy company of some sort, sustainable energy. Like, they're sending stuff to space. I mean, this guy Elon Musk is a visionary of some sort, and it's more than just about cars. All right, so Tesla is going to be interesting to watch, and to say the least. So anyway, I'm not going to belabor that point. I want to really get into what's going on here today. So let's take a little market recap. What happened yesterday in the market? Hey, what's going on? Good morning, Shay. How are you? All right, so take a look at what happened yesterday in the market. The Dow was up 32 points, only 0.16. The Nasdaq was down 5 points, and the S&P was down 2 points. So basically, really stagnant day yesterday. Really not a lot of movement in your popular stocks. Oil was up to $54.35. So remember about 3 weeks ago, we were talking about $50, $52, $53. Oil just keeps creeping on up. It just keeps on slowly moving. I told you I was coming. I'm betting big on oil. All right, so gainers yesterday you had Garmin was up 7%. Dow Chemical was up 4%. First Solar was down 8%. Newfield was down 8%. Again, oil is $54.34 per barrel. Gold is at $1238.90. Not much moving there. Silver bumped up to $17.98 per ounce. The greed or the emotions in the market right now is at 80. It's an extreme greed. Remember I said yesterday, when we get to these levels, you want to hold off. And so there was a little bit of selling yesterday, but we're still in high greed area. So you really want to be very, very careful, very, very careful as it relates to establishing any new positions at this time. Last 3 months sector performance. Electronic technology up 13%, consumer durables up 11%, finance up 10%. Those are the top 3. The bottom 3, energy minerals is down 2%, retail trade up 5%, and commercial services up 5%. So just give you an indication of these sectors over the past 3 months, how they have been performing, and we kind of take a look and see what's going on there. So let's take a look at what's going on in today's news. We have the Dow Jones Industrial Average on fire. The index has posted gains in 9 consecutive trading days. It's currently at an all-time high. The Dow is currently at an all-time high. We are going through the Dow in our Club Millie sessions. We went over, what did we go over yesterday? We went over J.P. Morgan, United Technologies, McDonald's, and United Healthcare. And in our bracketology, we had United Healthcare and UTX pulled up the upset of the year and got moved to the next round over J.P. Morgan. So, oh my goodness, I mean, that was just a barn burn. Nobody saw that coming. But anyway, that's what we're doing. We're going through the Dow 30 bracketology, March Madness. While you guys are filling out brackets for schools, we're filling out brackets for bucks. Everybody put in the comments below brackets for bucks. We're filling out brackets for bucks. We're looking for ways to make money for us. So you said the dollar's going to completely tank if they nearly leave the petrodollar. Stick to oil. That's what I'm looking at. Miss Wilson, what's going on? Brackets for bucks. All right. So what's going on today? The S&P 500 and NASDAQ, meanwhile, had their winning streak snapped on Wednesday after the United States Federal Reserve hinted at a rate hike Rate hikes are actually good for banks, by the way, in case you want to know that. The stock futures are holding steady. European markets are mostly positive in early trading, though the gains are very small. Asian markets ended the day with mixed results. Here's your earnings for today. See what's going on as far as who's going to be releasing today. Hormel Foods. I'm going to be watching that one. That's a little sneak one right there. Hormel Foods, Kohl's. Who cares about Kohl's? Gildan Activewear. Who cares about Gildan Activewear? Are among the firms released before the open. So before the open, these companies are going to be releasing. And you want to go over to ERGJ Enterprise, that page on Facebook. That's where I'll be reporting that information as far as their earnings, their charts. You just want to kind of follow that if you are into stocks. I don't do much with Forex and all that stuff, but if you want to follow the market and kind of get some gauge on what's going on, you want to go to ERGJ Enterprise. That's where I post all my stuff. Baidu.com, Gap, Herbalife, and Nordstrom we're going to report after the close. So we got a couple of retail stores, Kohl's, Gap, Nordstrom. I mean, who really cares about those? Baidu and Herbalife. I'm just watching Hormel, but I'll report on all of it for you guys because, who knows what you guys might be invested in. Anyway, Nordstrom has been in the headlines recently after President Trump publicly slammed the retailer for dropping his daughter's clothing line. The company said the decision was due to the brand's declining sales. Market moves: Tesla and L Brands shares in the parent company Victoria's Secret and Bath & Body Works L Brands are plunging in extended trading after the company reported its latest quarterly results. Now, if you guys are a part of Club Millie, who's representing Club Millie right now, go ahead and put in the comments below Club Millie, because we have what we call a Valentine's Day investment session. And L Brands, which deals with Victoria's Secret, I think we went over that company. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have to listen to the replay because I believe we said that they were going to be going down, and they are actually plunging. So if you guys remember that, I might be wrong. I'm going to go back and listen to that replay. You guys listen to it as well. What did we say about L Brands when we were watching? I think we said a lot about it. We'll talk about it in the Club Millie. We'll talk about that in our thing. So let's not give that to the people for free. You guys can join. You can have those conversations with us if you choose to do so. But we talked about L Brands, and I think we called this one as a group. Anyway, going back to the news. Shares in Tesla are getting a jolt after they released a well-received quarterly results. The automaker posted a loss of $123 million for the quarter, an improvement over the same period last year. So what Tesla does is they lose money all the time, but they are reinvesting their debt into research and development, and their cult-like following actually likes it. I don't get it at all, but it works for them, and they are continuing to come up with innovative things. Again, they got a rocket. They are talking about solar energy, sustainable energy, the model cars coming out. So, but here's the thing about Tesla. When they fall, they fall. So, again, you got to be very, very careful. I'm actually predicting Tesla to fall in the near future. Tesla stock has surged 30% this year based on investor optimism over the launch of the Model 3, its first mass market car. So, again, Nordstrom, Gap, you got your Treasury Secretary is supposed to appear at 7 a.m. this morning. He's probably appearing right now, Steve Mnuchin. You got Hormel Foods. I'll be reporting on all that stuff. Again, you want to go to ERGJ Enterprises. That's going to be on Facebook if you want to get the information in regards to what's going on in the stock market. Now, let's see here. Anything else I need to report? Let's see here. I'm looking for something to report. I'm looking for some stuff to report. Breakthrough. Oh, whoa. What is this? So it says breakthroughs take a backseat in upcoming Apple iPhone launch. When Apple launches its much anticipated 10th anniversary iPhone this fall, it will offer an unwritten lesson in how much the smartphone industry it pioneered has matured. The new iPhone is expected to include new features such as high resolution displays, wireless charging, and 3D sensors. Rather than representing major breakthroughs, however, most of the innovations have been available in competing phones for several years. Apple's relatively slow adoption of new features both reflects and reinforces the fact smartphone customers are holding onto their phones longer. Timothy Cowan said he believes upward of 40% of iPhones on the market are more than 2 years old, a historical high. All right, that is the big reason why investors have driven Apple shares to an all-time high. There's pent-up demand for a new iPhone, even if it does not offer breakthrough technologies. It's not clear whether Apple deliberately held off on packing some of the new features into the current iPhone 7, which has been criticized for a lack of differentiation from its predecessor, but Apple declined to comment for the upcoming product. So they're going to have this new iPhone that's coming out soon, probably going to be out by the fall, I would say probably by September. They're going to have high-resolution displays, wireless charging, and 3D sensors, but it's the Apple cult. So regardless of whatever they come out with, people going to go out and buy this phone. I mean, let's just keep it real. And it's going to be the 10th anniversary. They're going to do something. I know Apple's going to do something special when it comes to this phone. They're going to do something. I'm not quite sure. They're going to do something. Is the solar energy more productive? I see a lot of these things on roofs on my block. Is it more productive? Well, it saves you money. When you can generate energy from the sun, then you don't have to, generate heat from the sun, and you don't have to pay for gas. So it's a money saver when you have when the sun is out. So it stores up all that sun energy, and it heats your house, heats your water. So it's going to save you money in the long run. But my mom had some at one point in time. I don't know how long they last. They're not on the house anymore. They were on the house, but then they start to break down. So, I don't know how often you got to replace them or whatever. But while they were there, you got energy from the sun. So let's see what else we got here. What else? What do we need to report? Remember, I talked about oil prices already. I already talked about Tesla. Let's go on over here to the business section. Make sure I'm not missing anything. So hopefully you guys get a little bit out of this. Again, we met on Tuesday and talked about Snapchat. We met on Wednesday yesterday to talk about the Dow 30. Had an upset in the first round of our Dow 30 bracketology. We're doing bracket for bucks. We're doing March Madness. And so JP Morgan went down. I was surprised. Went down. All right. So anyway, and if you guys are interested, you can always sign up for Club Millie. Verizon Wireless is about to start offering 5G. To select customers in 11 U.S. cities. See what U.S. cities these are going to be in. So Verizon Communications said on Wednesday it will offer a high-speed wireless 5G network to certain customers in 11 U.S. cities in the first half of 2017. Let's see if we can find some cities. 5G networks are expected to provide speeds at least 10 times and up to maybe 100 times faster than 4G networks. Customers of this online streaming service, DirecTV Now, also, it didn't tell us what city. Oh, Atlanta, Dallas, Denver, Houston, Miami, Seattle, Washington, D.C. are some of the cities included to do the pilot testing for 5G. Atlanta, Dallas, Denver, Houston, Miami, Seattle, and Washington. You're going to have some pilot testing for the 5G network from Verizon coming to your city soon. We just had a revenue come in. HP reports a 3.6% in their quarterly revenue. I'm gonna post all that stuff on my page. Anyway, that's the information that you guys need to know as it relates to what's going on in the market this morning. Again, you want to watch out for the things before the bell. Tesla is moving up based off their earnings yesterday, and L Brands, which is the owner of Victoria's Secrets and Bed Bath & Beyond, they are actually plunging before the bell as well. So those are some of the stocks you want to watch out for. And again, this is what we do, man. So you want to go to want to do the Club Millie presentation? Let me go and put that in the comments below for those that are interested in finding out what Club Millie is all about and how you can be a part of all of these investment sessions that we do, so you can have these conversations. We had the conversation about L Brands, and I'm actually going to go back and listen to that and see what we said, because I believe we were spot on as we worked together as a group. And how many guys know that 1,000 heads are better than one? And so one head, we got almost 100 heads in there, and we're working together to find investment opportunities. You too can do the same and look for investment opportunities for yourself. So it's just a wonderful place to be, because you're walking away from the 90% who are broke, busted, and disgusted, and focusing on the problem. And you get with the 10% and say, hey, we're going to find solutions, and we're going to march with our money, we're going to rally with our revenue, and we're going to protest with our profits. That's right. We're going to march with our money, rally with our revenue, and protest with our profits. Well, that's today's show, guys. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Not a whole lot to report, but we did get enough to know what we need to know as far as the info we need to know today. And I would say this. Listen, sometimes things, they appear bigger than they are. This whole Popeyes acquisition by Burger King, it's really not a big deal. Okay, I know we love Popeyes chicken. I know it appeals to us being in the news, but it's really not that big of a deal. So, I just want to let you guys know it's really not that big of a deal. I don't know how much the needle is going to move for QSR just because they acquired Popeyes. We'll see. I mean, we can compare now QSR to Yum Brands, right? So if you're going to do a comparison between Yum Brands, which has KFC, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut, we can compare that now to QSR, which has Tim Hortons, Burger King, and then now Popeyes. So if you guys want to do that, we can create a session. We can start talking about that, but don't think that this is a huge deal. Like, I mean, are you considering investing in young brands? If not, then they're really the same. They just 3 companies that work together to provide food for people. It's really not that big of a deal. But I understand we love Popeye's chicken, so we make it bigger than it's got to be. But I'm just letting you know it's really not that big of a deal. You know, I don't even know. You know what? We might set up a session to talk about this and compare the two, so I can show you guys it's really not that big of a deal. But anyway, this is the RGJ, your certified financial educator, saying thanks so much for tuning in. This episode has been brought to you by True Detergent. That's right, True Detergent, black-owned manufacturer right here in the Atlanta area. We're doing free delivery to your doorstep. Matter of fact, we are coming to Columbia, South Carolina in March 17th. I think Cheryl's here. We're going to make sure we make that happen. Cheryl, I got to make sure I give them a call today and get that set up. But True Detergent, $15 for a 101-ounce bottle, 15 cents per wash. Here's the deal. You're going to wash your clothes anyway. The question is, are you going to practice what you preach by circulating your dollar right back into your very own community by supporting your very own brand? This is True Detergent, but not only is it True Detergent, it's our detergent. True Detergent, make the switch. You go ahead and make your donation to the True Expansion Drive so you can help them bring more products to the market. You can help that company grow. This company here could be the first black-owned Fortune 500 company ever in history. And we can help them make history. We can help them grow, and they can bring more jobs to our community, bring more opportunity for profit into our community. And that's what I like to see. You're not sold out to the Amazon. You're not sold out to the Target. You're not sold out to the Walmart. You're sold into your community, and you're giving your community opportunity to grow right along with you and grow their wallets and grow their bank accounts and grow their purses. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. And I'm telling you guys, all you got to do is help them so they can help us. It's not just an opportunity, but it's also, I would say, an obligation. What is ERGJ, your certified financial educator, founder of the New Black Wall Street, and this is Money Talks, as we talk about money and but it starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. You guys have a good day.
Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We'll see you all there in the next episode of The New Black Wall Street. The New Black Wall Street.